Come on, baby. All right, there we are. We're live. Hello. Oh, it's time for cocktail hour with Rick. Via MacBook. So we will not have any chance of being knocked off. Isn't that great? And does everything sound okay, DJ? And you see me okay? And we got one person beside. Is that it?
About 4 people.
Do I? Okay. All right, people are coming in. I'm just making sure it's working.
Well, I can see I don't have my thing on. AV is great.
Oh, it's all good. Okay.
Working. Yep. Well, I can see I don't have my thing on. AV is great.
All right, that's great.
Oh, Meat Puppet.
So
you need to thank him when everybody gets in.
So, several hours with Meat Puppet, who is in the room right now, and we were able to take care of getting this set up so it works every time. And to Meat Puppet, I do not need to change the key. Apparently it's the same code. And you won't see yourself.
I won't?
Nope, not right now.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I want to thank you, Meat Puppet. Thank you so much. Oh, there I am.
Yeah, you see it late, though, see? So there is like a 4-second delay, I guess it is. It might be 6 seconds. I don't know. It's something in there. So hello, AJ and Maria G. The Mr. Beans. Is this a new person or just they made up a new name? Gus Tarballs.
Do you want a drink?
Just give me a beer. Michelob, please. Really? I think Gus Tarballs is going crazy here. Coach Transformer, hello. And yes, it was quite a bit of effort there, Meat Puppet, and getting a little irritation from that, but I don't know what I could do. So I'm going to still hear the notifications for messages. Is there a quick and easy thing I can do?
Don't touch the screen.
To stop that? Thank you, Scott Bagley. Yes, we are, and we hope you all, and you and yours also have a great remainder of the holiday season and a happy new year. Josh, hello. And Meadow Maiden, hi there. Maria G. And of course, DJ Southpaw was first in the room tonight. And hello, Chris. All systems optimized? I don't know. There's another optimization I have to do. But I didn't try to do it solo. I was hoping for a second session with the Meat Puppet Man. You can turn off the Mac sound effects when you're streaming if you want. Oh yeah, and that includes notifications about new messages, email, I'm assuming. So what do I do? And I do too. I hope everybody is having a maybe better than expected holiday season. it's the time right now. There isn't, in my state of Maryland, the theaters are closed again. So the indoor events are all being curtailed, just like it was last spring. Our positivity in Maryland is like 7.9. Not good.
AJ Vintage birthday.
AJ
Vintage.
Vintage. It's her birthday. Happy birthday to AJ. It's her birthday.
You gotta sing.
I gotta sing.
Wait a little bit. Wait till there's more people.
So we'll see if we get a little more crowd in here. We have 22 right now.
Yep, that's exactly what I thought too.
So, cheers everybody. Now I can see myself live over here.
Chilly.
I'm not sure what you see when I do that though. So I go back over here.
Don't be playing with it.
So let me see what happens. Let me turn the phone towards me.
It's a delay, of course.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that. I want to see what the image looks like. If there's something. No? I'm going to do this so I can see the difference. Sure. All right, so. Wow, look at that. I could see that on either one. Thank you so much. That is too generous, DJ.
What? DJ Southpaw.
He's starting it up big time. Thank you for the Christmas gift. Wow. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much. All right, that's a stiff bar. How many other people have Christmas gifts? Oh, I'm so bad. Pardon me. Yes, he is truly generous and also tried to help me when I screwed up a bunch of data cards. And DJ, do you know the real funny part? There's a USB out that I can get the files off of the card from a direct connect cable connected to the camera. And you go in a different way to fish out the files, but it still fishes out the files. And I could have done that the first time. Oh well, live and learn. I hope I keep living so I can learn. It's going to take a long time. Apparently, I have a very steep learning curve as an elder American. So, somebody was enjoying one of the test videos I did, and they put out the comment, something like this. I love watching older people trying to deal with tech stuff. It's so hilarious. So, this is to you if you happen to have been the person that shared that comment. It was a good one. Oh. I should hit the strip club? AJ Vintage. Or hit the strip club, Rick. I do have, let me see what's going on here. Okay. I thought it was froze. I have something I can do to show you all that would be kind of cool.
Wait till later, whatever it is.
It's one of the capabilities that was created for me.
Well, Brian, I'm glad you're getting out of the hospital.
God
I'm
bless.
sorry you were in the hospital.
Hallelujah. Hope you heal completely in the near future. Take it easy in the meantime. Get your strength back. Brian, I'm sorry that you were ill. So, isn't that something? I can show you this.
Don't show stuff until you're close to the end.
Well, and that's just me. And I have to say, it still doesn't look easy to do. Because what I wanted to do was, I have a couple files that are on the desktop, and I was just going to show the desktop and then pick the file up. But of course, you see it's like 16 reflections of the same image. So you like that, Metal Maiden? Yeah. So what can I say? I love making people laugh. Sometimes it's just being a goober. MacBooks have famously crummy webcams. Well, that's good to know. The Apple quality. Thank you, Gus, for the term it's applied to that. I know the phone has a lot better imaging, but it has other issues like freezing the broadcast, which I think that a more less defined image of me is preferable compared to
Part 1 and Part 2.
Like this. All right. I did that on purpose to mess with people. Oh, God.
We had a few flakes of snow on Christmas. Yeah,
so
we all miss ADR.
Yeah. Gosh, I wish. How do I do that?
Mm-mm. Don't even try.
Yes.
That's what he was trying for. He wanted you to think he froze himself again.
Yeah, that was a faking me having been froze. You're welcome, Sebastian, for the laugh. Thank you. I try constantly, and I land once in a while.
You want to move that MacBook higher in the air?
It still has a good image of mine.
Okay, because I'm just saying, you're not leaning over. You're fine.
Oh, I could always do...
No, it just looked like you were leaning forward.
I know, but I can do this too, and then you see, in a second, you'll see the difference.
Now your head's cut off.
See? All right, so we don't want that.
Correct.
So we'll push it back a little bit.
Okay.
There. How's my...
Yes, that is the moon behind him. It's a full moon.
It's a full moon, yes. That's a full moon.
Don't you dare.
And there is a moon I can show you every day of the week. All right, I won't show it to you.
Thank you. Although, what underpants you got on? Are they new ones or old ones?
They're medium. They're not brand new.
Well, then don't show it.
And Metal Maiden says, no, she's good.
Yeah,
you won't
I have to look at that wound a lot.
You won't be good afterwards, right? It isn't that bad. It's a tiny hiney. Don't have a bunch of disgusting growths or anything. It's pretty clear skin.
Depends on how far down you go.
Well, everybody has a nasty place in their butt. And it's glued and backs up to a nasty place in their front. Is it 80 in Florida? No, but it was in the 70s today.
72 in Seminole.
Not skin tags. I won't talk about skin tags. They're different. And they're in the front.
Yes, he does have a tiny hiney. In fact, when we met, I made him pull his pants up so I could actually see his hiney because it didn't look like he had one.
Hey, Metal Maiden, it'll be in the 20s in Maryland too. It's not that cold now though. We did get up near 40 degrees.
Well, we're at 36 right now.
We're down to 36 now. We'll be going back below freezing. Not too far though. Probably the mid-20s. Orange County people probably are not exactly warm. It's probably 70 around there. But I guess that's lovely. That's what my house is. We keep it at 73. I don't know why 73. It just seems so much better than 70. Yeah, AJ, you might get a new neighbor. We'll see what goes. But
not unless he told everybody.
I don't know. You talk to me about it.
Well, you're not everybody.
No, unfortunately, Loopsy Oopsie, I went along with Meat Puppet, working on the OBS program and getting things set. So we're hoping to do it tonight.
JT wants to know what we're doing for New Year's Eve.
Okay, well.
He must not, I'm assuming it's a he, it may not be.
Okay, JT.
What we're doing.
We're
spending it with you. Thanks, JT. I'm glad I know you're a he. Rick, talk about the New Year's Eve.
I am going to have a live New Year's Eve party here. Starting at 10:30, we'll begin the festivities, and I'm going to try to refine some hotkeys that I need to activate for this one program that works to broadcast. And I plan on putting together some video clips which I can show, including maybe some old footage from the past of New Year's Eve and Times Square and the ball coming down, and I'll play that video at the appropriate time.
Oh, wow.
So we'll actually have a ball drop.
Well, AJ Vintage, I hope we see you here.
So that's the deal.
Great.
It's go to the store, get all the stuff you like to enjoy on New Year's Eve and consume it at your own home. Put us up on the biggest screen you have and enjoy.
It's not from Rick, it's from YouTube.
Yeah, you could try going.
I get notified like 2 hours later.
Yeah. Anybody who has trouble with notification, I would just go back to the page at some point, and I would click to take off the notification. Maybe then touch it again and put it back on again. That's the only thing I can guess. Maybe if you do that, by reconnecting it, it might activate you to get notifications again. Maybe YouTube doesn't like me. Time's running out to get something from YouTube, I guess. 2 free months. Should I buy YouTube premium?
No.
I heard the digital streaming service for a lot of the popular, television cables offerings are on Apple TV, and the price is competitive. Some people are getting that in addition to just using the internet. So they buy that separately instead of buying it from any one company, and they use that. So that might be something to look at for us.
You need to look at it, and you need to make sure your mother can use it.
All right, so we do have merchandise, and we're hoping to have something coming to the store after the beginning of the year. It's in process. If it works, we'll be happy. If it doesn't, it's the same old story. It's t-shirts. So I've tried to go through the motions. Our website is ready
Yes,
to...
JT, it has to be mom-friendly.
So it'll be a unisex
Thanks, DJ.
t-shirt. And you can select a bunch of colors and extra small to 4X in sizes, but you'll notice in some of the sizes that are, on the fringes, they have less color availability than others. But like every one of them you could get in a black and a couple colors like that will be automatic. So that is also a variable pricing depending on the size of the shirt. I noticed that too.
Average is 30, 35.
It goes anywhere from 29 to 34.
Okay.
But that includes the shipping costs to you.
Within the U.S.
Right, within the U.S. And I do not know what to do with this service, if they're going to be shipping it to Canada or Europe or whatever. There might be a premium, and I don't know how they would impose it, but it might be at the end. My wife points out that some people, when you receive a delivery in Europe, it'll come with a fee that you have to pay. It might be some kind of basically a fee for importing merchandise.
Before we put it out there,
Yeah.
I will try and do a test run with an address that I currently have
Yeah.
and check it out.
Yeah. So, but it's good to try again. It's not in the way this time. I'm doing other things, but and Meat Puppet says he loves YouTube Premium. He couldn't live without it. Well, that's a good endorsement. I'll have to give it some thought.
It has to be mom friendly.
Yeah, it has to be. Is it easy to use if you're
92 years old.
not computer savvy?
91.
Can you just utilize it as a user with some kind of basic remote?
You have to check into that.
Dry wine, yeah. I have to acquire to taste it. It's got to have some special property, and I don't drink much wine anyway.
I can't drink wine. It always gives me a headache. Now, you tell me why wine gives me a headache,
Yep,
but vodka doesn't.
I know.
At least not Deep Eddies.
Wine just unfortunately doesn't agree either. That's a shame. But what you going to do? All right. Hang on a second.
You need help?
I'm going to test something here. Come on, you. Okay.
That's what we're saying. Here, hon.
No.
Rick.
What? No.
Get that off of there. Or did you already do it?
No, I'm working on it. Can you let me have a minute? All right. Well, I still don't see how I'm supposed to get to this other spot. Let's see. Okay. I don't know why that's up. I don't want that. All right.
Well, while you're playing with this, which I wish you
Okay, here
would-
we go. Here we go. So here's an example of what I should
So we know you're here.
It's totally harmless. Please go over there. Or if you're willing, show yourself to Dan and... All right, there you go.
Again.
So this is video that I took, and audio that I took. And you can see the video film
Yes.
here.
Who was that?
All right, so I don't like the image. Let me see.
That was weird. But I totally saw the shape of a person right here. If you're here, can you let us know you're here, please? Say something through the radio.
Right.
Say something.
Check 1, 2, 3. I don't know what happened here.
Say something.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
There we go.
Please don't do that again during this.
Okay.
Oh, God. You're okay now, but play with it when you know what you're doing.
Okay, well, I did get it on there, but it still was not controlled. I don't know why.
Well, guys, what we did, the T-shirts, we ordered 2 yesterday. Was it yesterday we ordered?
Yes.
They actually shipped today. So we're not going to put them on the website until we have seen them to see if they're acceptable. So hopefully we get them within a week.
Well, I'm hoping it's even sooner than that.
I do too, but
All right, so...
and we should also have a new sticker the first of the year.
right? Because we ordered that a couple weeks back.
We're due to, right now, the delivery date is December 30th.
Okay, so we're looking at still any order at ricksarastar.com until the end of this year. So through New Year's Eve, you get a free channel magnet. And again, I hope that the t-shirts are a reality. I don't want people to freak when it doesn't come out because the quality looks bad. And that's the key. I don't know whether or not what these people produce, they have Leslie Caseda's images, supposed to be able to put them on the garment. Well, send it back to me.
Front and back, small on the
And
front.
it's going to be unlike this,
That's the back image.
which is a back image. This would instead be the back, and in the front you'd have a pocket sized of the same image. So pocket area first in the front, and the back larger image. That's how they're all set up. There's two different shirts. One is channel logo. The other is cocktail hour with Rick. And if these come out fine, then we'll pursue maybe a third shirt, which we have the logo for, which was derived from comments and people's reaction to the West Virginia episodes and my eating the chicken from the freezer. So
I'd rather do an asbestos shirt.
I know it, but it's not done. The logo was never done. Let's see if I do it. See, now I'm framed. You wouldn't believe how it feels to get here to be framed. In frame, square, whatever. So it is motel chicken time. I'm not sure if people would love that, but it would be nothing to put up as something to offer. And they create them shirt by
Thanks,
shirt.
DJ Southpaw.
What do you say?
He's promoting the channel.
Oh man, I love that.
Hey guys, don't forget to smash that like button. We have 61 people in the room and 35 likes.
That would be great.
We're not really big buffalo wing people.
Nope. But I do eat chicken wings.
Yes,
I just don't like that
the real spicy.
real hot, spicy stuff over it. Didn't really do it for
Yeah,
me.
the shirts are not yet available, AJ. We don't want to put them out for
No.
people to order till we've actually seen the end product.
Unless it's good enough that it can be left on there. Because I
Yes.
don't want a crappy t-shirt. It's going to be like, 30 plus or minus, $26, $34. So we picked a shirt that wasn't a junky shirt either. It's middle of the road in terms of the weight.
Yeah.
And but it did come in a lot of different colors. So which was great, that it came in so many colors. So
Somebody wanted to know, let me see if I can find it. When you were in Buffalo,
okay, right.
where you stayed was haunted?
Yes, it was.
Well, tell them about it being haunted.
Oh my gosh. We didn't
Do it on
go
purpose.
into this. No. We didn't go into this without knowing. The guy had made a comment to Dan when we first arrived that you might notice something. People say sometimes that they detect something. Well, we detected something, okay.
Dan left, didn't he?
He ran out. All right, so we're staying in this place, and the first night there, really, I didn't notice anything. But the first night there, we had been out late the day before, and then, we slept till late morning, and we got our butt moving and did some of the daytime things were done by Dan, etc., in terms of urbex. And then, we'd start to get back together and go to do the motels later in the afternoon, because sometimes you can't even check in until after 3 or 4. So we would have the intention of going out like at 3 or 4. Something will always get in the way. So we ended up being out doing motels till 2, 3 in the morning, and then come back tired. That's what happened on night 1. And it happened on night 2, but I said, look, man, they said this place might be haunted, and we even went through all this trouble to get the gear up here, which was shipping it from Baltimore up to Buffalo. So, that wasn't cheap. So then we try to use it the second night. We have the spirit box going. We get the camera with night going on, with night vision, and record it. And Dan saw things. Brennan apparently doesn't remember. But he had
He's
something.
too young not to remember.
I know that. He had something walk around him while he was lying on a couch. And he, said it was kind of a dark shadow. And Dan saw it as well, and then he saw it another time. In an adjoining room, the dining room, we were in like a living room that was connected to that.
No, Brennan didn't see Dan's thing.
Yeah, he did. He saw his thing. It was dark and long. It was dark, though. Very dark. But I digress. As usual. So, now the third night. Well, I left after the second night. About noon, I had to catch a plane. Brendan stayed till like late afternoon, but then he drove back to Toronto. So Dan was left there the third night. And he went out and did things till about like 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then he came back. He was going to hang out at the house. And he was supposed to check out the next morning, but he was considering adding another night and staying there. He didn't do that. So he got back and he putzed around, and I think he took a shower or whatever. So by the time he's going to get settled down, he's going to go in his bed. It's like 2 o'clock, 2:30. He lays on the bed, and then he starts to, not too long after he got in his bed, hear banging on the wall. Now on night 2, after we did the ghost hunting thing, and we had activity with like 7 different things talking to us through the ghost box, and they would repeat saying something in response by the name that they gave us. So we really got the impression we were talking to different entities at the time. I went to bed after Dan. Dan was already asleep. I didn't realize that, but there was a wall that was common to Dan and I. Our beds were both at the head, was against the same wall. So I heard some bangs against the wall, so I tapped against the wall. Then I get a text from Dan, "Stop banging on the wall. I'm trying to go to sleep." I go, "I thought you banged, and then I banged in reply." And he said, "No, I didn't bang." So it did it a little bit more, and then it kind of stopped going, and I just was able to go to sleep. But it was weird. And it was like you'd hear a bang that was like above your head, then it was further away, then it was the other way. So it was very odd how this was happening. It wasn't any pattern. It just happened randomly. And the taps were something significant enough that you heard it, but it wasn't really hard. Destiny Glenn, thank you so much for your donation, and happy holidays to everybody. I agree with that. So the third night, Dan goes to lie down. When he gets settled in, and like I said, not long after he started to lie down and relax, he heard a bang against the wall. Now, this was much stronger than anything we had heard the night before. Then a repetitive pattern after a few minutes started to ensue. It was repetitive in that it didn't stop, and it was random like I had described, but the banging was like something was trying to break through the wall. It was so intensely strong, the wall vibrating even. So he couldn't take it. He got out of his bed, he grabbed a few things, and he just got out and into the car and drove away. He didn't know where he was going to go. It's kind of odd, but he decided to go to an all-night XXX movie theater. JT, thank you. You heard yes. Isn't that terrible? And you know there's nobody there, but you hear that. Yeah, I had that happen in this house different times. So like I said, I've had different things happen in the house. I just don't know why. It's not constant. We even had it happen while we're sitting here eating. We started hearing noise in the kitchen almost every night for a couple of weeks. Well, not every night, but oh yeah, I recorded it.
Yeah, but not every night.
All right, well, for a couple of weeks it happened at least once in a while.
Thing. We have 75 people in the room.
Wow.
I think it's time for you to sing
Okay.
AJ Vintage.
Oh, okay.
It's AJ Vintage's birthday.
AJ?
Happy birthday.
You ready? Everybody, let's celebrate by singing the birthday song to AJ. You can all sing along at home. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dearest AJ. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Hope you have a great one. Now let me put the glasses on again because I'm blind without them. I can see the screen and all, but it's nice to see the definition of my face if I'm going to be looking at it. So it is Tuesday, and Tuesday through Monday, it's Michelob night. At least it is in my house.
When you have Michelob.
When I have it. I know where I can get it now. That's great.
Can I show them one of my favorite gifts?
Yes, you can. It's this little necklace.
And it has 3 initials on it. It has D for me, J for Jen, and K for Kylie. 3 generations around my neck.
I know it's touching. I really wanted to play more of those clips, but unfortunately it didn't look the way I wanted it to. It wasn't.
Oh, the
like
gift
this.
wasn't from Rick, it was from Jen.
Oh yeah, my daughter gave that to her. Wasn't that sweet? Yeah, that wasn't from me. It would have been sweet from me, but I think it's better from Jen. But we truly didn't buy gifts for one another.
No.
No Christmas card.
Nope.
Flowers or candy.
Nope. And why not?
We blew the money on something else.
No.
Because we don't need to get a gift for each other. We get whatever we need when we need it. And she did get me underwear and socks before Christmas, and she got herself some.
I got a couple pair of shoes.
Couple pair of shoes. So It's what I needed. It's what she
Thanks,
needed.
JT.
You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. Oh, yeah.
Wow, Bourbon Cat.
What's that?
He just heard a gunshot. Are you in the city or are you out further?
Oh, let me see if it comes up on my Citizen app.
Parkville. Well, you know, they were doing fireworks the other night. We had to put Bo's little huggy shirt on him.
I know people love to shoot off and listen to the loud bang of a firework, and they love to see skyrockets and bursting colors. It's not really a good idea in a residential neighborhood in a close format like we have in most any city. You need to go out somewhere where there's space and there aren't houses,
Sushi sounds good.
and shoot your fireworks and shit off out there. And if the police want to get your ass, they'll come out and find you. But, you know, they do it here, right in town, shooting skyrockets up above houses so the debris is falling on your roof. I mean, come on. There's something bad happening here. What's that? What's that event? Come on, tell me. Report of men with a gun and a knife on Marburn Avenue in the Lakeland neighborhood of Baltimore.
That's not up here.
No. What's closer? Here's one that's closer. People breaking into a vacant house on Ashland Avenue on Gay Street. I think that was just Dan and Dylan. Yeah, Dan Bell is caught, finally, going into a vacant building on Ashland Street near Gay Street. I'm sorry, people. He's tried and gotten away many times. Or you can go down to Mount Royal in Reservoir Hill, and there's some action going on there. They even have a photograph. So I just want to thank the makers of Citizen Personal Security app.
Lizzie, you're drinking it straight?
I would be happy to promote your product formally, and maybe we could talk about a little, something.
Did I miss something? What are you talking about?
Citizen, the app that you can add personal security to your phone, so you know where you are relative to the problem before
I have to
you
mix
walk
my
up
vodka.
to it.
I can't do it straight, at least not more than once.
And it really is great with showing you where the hot spots of COVID activity and infection are relative to your location. So get it, Citizen app, for Android or iPhone. Tell them Rick Sarah sent you.
Get off that app.
I'm not on that app anymore.
Okay, good. Banned from too many times coming clear. They need to go out.
Here's a story from Women's Health. Is your hair thinning? Here's how to deal. So, in Women's Health, you'll be able to get the secrets.
Stop it. My hair's been thinning for years. It's called aging.
Manscaping, body hair, nose hair, ear hair. What's right, what's wrong? Well, I can tell you in a quick summary. If the hair sticking up out of your eyebrows, out of your nose, and out of your ears, you're long overdue for manscaping. If you can't do it yourself, go to a barber. Or ask your wife to buy one of those things and let her trim your nasty hair. Because nobody wants to see that crap hanging off your face, you old fossil.
Off your face, out your nose.
I mean, it's terrible. So please, for the rest of us, for God's sake, trim that nasty hair. Thank you.
Yes, and your hair is nicely parted tonight.
Thank you. It's over here. Sorry. It's weird because
Yeah, it's opposite.
it's opposit. But this
It's
is
a new
right.
image.
Yes. This is where I'm bringing it around.
Ugh.
And
No Brazilian. Don't want wax there.
a Brazilian wax would be great. I'd like to have my back done. No, I wouldn't. Was that the 40-year-old virgin? I don't know. I heard he really did put up with that. Guys should got an Oscar for putting up with that stuff. Unbelievable. There is going to be a lot of competitors on New Year's Eve for your attention to ring in the new year. I really hope that you will consider us. We are going to do our best to meet or exceed what you're going to get from the Hollywood types.
Who's our one confirmed guest?
Sean Arm will be joining us. Little bit of eye candy for the ladies. That can't hurt. May even be some, I haven't told Dolline this, improvisational music live at some point during the broadcast.
By whom?
Me.
Oh.
Some people ask for it once in a while, so I'll do a bit. I have to hook everything up and...
Sean is delicious, and he is funny, and he's quick.
Yes, I like the way he's quick and funny. He is a welcome addition anytime he graces us with his presence. How's that for ass kissing? Pretty good.
We feed him and give him alcohol.
He likes being fed and given alcohol. His poor dog, she has to sit at home and worry about him. Oh, see, I got a citizen notification. What is it saying now? Updated. Oh, somebody stole a car down in a neighborhood called Bel Air Edison. My wife used to own a house there.
Sean actually likes older women.
To an extent. Not ancient.
I just said older women. What's Sean, like 35?
Right, so...
45?
Yeah, cougarish ages would be fine for him. Maybe he could make a cougar have to recharge her battery. She need a nap after Sean Arm and a leg. All right, well, no more action. I'm trying to look for any exciting things happening within a mile of my house, and luckily nothing that exciting.
Well, he doesn't want married.
He doesn't what?
Want someone who's married.
No, he wants a single person. He doesn't want to cheat. He's got scruples. I will definitely. Oh, that's great. I don't know what I did.
Oh, God. Don't touch my screen.
All right. Oh, thank you, JT. Well, we'll be there. And thank you again for a donation, too, with saying that. That was very sweet. I hope I do broadcast tonight with Dan.
Maria, your husband is retiring. Tell him to keep busy.
Yeah, you got to find something quick. Don't be like me. I kid you not, folks. I've been retired since the beginning of 2018. And I keep having dreams about working. Once in a while, they sort of ebb, and I have it less. And now it's back in full swing. Every night I'm in another nursing home or some other kind of place.
Well, here's the thing. I probably told you before. Rick retired a year before me. And I'm 7 years older than him. And in that year where he was retired and I was still working, he was supposed to do several things. And not one of them got done.
I found how nice it was to sit back and watch a movie alone. And I did that quite often. I didn't go out to movie theaters. I would just, get a disc rented or something like that. It was nice, but after a while, you need something. You can't just awaken and then you automatically have a plan. You have to have a plan for the next day that you awaken.
Hey, Shasta Daisy, glad you made it.
Shasta Daisy is here. Yay! Or Mr. Stevens. So I had a funny clip that I discovered. I was going to try to play that.
Enjoy it, AJ.
But basically I just reenacted it. I think it was when we were...
Oh, I'm crunching ice, trying to make my drink last longer.
We were hosting somebody. I think it was Steve and Mazzy.
What, when we had...
When they had him over here.
Yeah. We had
And
sushi.
And what? But this is...
Pizza.
But I was doing a doobie.
Oh.
And I'm like... I have a little clip of me, and I'm sucking on it for about 15, 20 seconds, and I exhale this big cloud, and you two are talking about me and saying different things, of course, making fun. Is she watching me or watching the news?
Watching the news.
Good. I think my mother's watching the news instead of me. That's better.
Ooh,
For
do we
her.
like weed mixed with tobacco? Ooh.
Oh, I knew somebody that did that,
Mazzy was here Thursday.
but why mess up good marijuana with tobacco? Wish I didn't consume any of that stuff, but I am not going to mix it with my friend, pharmaceutical cannabis. My friend. Hey, I don't take any pain pills. I do take, it's like Flexerol. It's generic of Flexerol, I think is what I'm
Muscle
taking.
relaxer.
And I just take that at night, and in the morning I have a smaller dose for the rest of the day, and then I take a bigger dose at night when I go to bed. So if it has any kind of sedative effects, who cares at night? And I don't think the morning one does, but maybe it does have a little bit of a effect on me because I do get tired midday a lot.
Look at that screen.
FSA. Mom picked it up.
What you did? They hung up.
I don't know who the federal S of A is, but I'm sorry we missed their important call.
Probably asking Mom for money.
Frequent Solicitors of America. FSA. That would fit. So I guess the meat puppet man might have gone. Crank caller, yeah, it's exactly right. So I can't see anything because I can't even get it to open again.
Neil Dawson has to leave. So we'll see you on New Year's Eve.
Okay. I hope so. I hope many of you. And try to invite somebody that you know is probably just sitting at home.
Meat Puppet's still there.
And tell them what you're going to do and maybe get them to try to turn it on and check it out. You can chat with them while you're in there, of course. Oh, reminder.
What?
I can get a emergency toolkit. Free emergency toolkit from this company with my order. This is a group who was training like I was, and I went to watch their session. It was like one of the last things I did before I retired.
Okay, you don't have to go there.
Well, their content was quite unremarkable, and the participants afterwards spoke with me, one-to-one after this joint meeting, and actually I wasn't even really intended to speak. I think I just spoke as a student and corrected or accentuated what they were able to produce, which needed help. And they felt that I gave more during just answering as a member of the audience than they did as a presenter. And sadly, I had to agree. But the person keeps sending me email from their company to this day. I don't know. Maybe I should just ask them to stop. It's getting to be a bother to delete it all the time. So what do we got here? Wow, DJ, full details. You get a free magnet. Forget the tool. The toolkit is papers and forms and guidelines. It's nothing that great, believe me. I looked at what they gave in their little toolkit. So, going through footage off of my Sony 4K camera is now not a dread. I now have mastered it. I went back on it, pulled off files, copied them onto this computer, the MacBook, and it's a snap. I wish I'd have known it so well before, but that's the way it goes. And so I'm trying to take a look at what to do first. because I intend to start getting down and putting something out much more often than I have been doing, beyond just the show. So that's something that's my New Year's resolution, is to do much better than I have done in 2020 in terms of edited content. I've been really depending upon the cocktail hour to fill the space, and although it does a great job and you all like it and I like it as well, it isn't what everybody likes. And I'm sure you all would like additional content to enjoy on your own time, as opposed to these events where if you want to really participate, you have to be connecting while it's going on. And that might not be possible for you because of everybody's got a different schedule. So, what kind of content? I have quite a bit of nature, and I have quite a bit of paranormal. And then one thing I have that is a little interesting is a little bit of a retro video is going to be coming out. Looking at Florida, the center of the northern half of Florida, which used to be the route that everybody would take to come into Florida all the way down to Key West and to the Everglades. There wasn't a 95 that went all the way down the coast. In fact, it just got completed in the past year. There still were spots where you had to go off and then come back onto it because the road wasn't ready in between. So it's now connected all the way from Jacksonville down into Orlando area and all the way from there. And then, of course, it continues south all the way. I don't know. 95 doesn't go to Key West.
No.
But it goes into...
It goes further down than what it did when we first started going down there.
It goes down to Palm Beach, at least, or something like that.
I don't know, but going to Key West, you're on these little interlink roads.
And Key West is basically a dual highway bridge system. So you always have a
Vicky J,
slow
where's your
go.
hometown?
So, of course, we live very close to 95 as it goes out of Maryland. Hey, Stephen Dix, Mike Hoss.
You know, you could put your phone on that. I wouldn't have to share mine with you.
It's true, too.
Yep.
So you know that thing everyone is raving about called the squatty potty? And how it's...
The squatty potty. Oh, my God. You know, everybody knows about the squatty potty.
Oh, God, that would not be comfortable. That was perfect timing for that commercial.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, Mike Haas, I'm glad you caught us. Yeah, it's potty time with Rick.
It's always potty
We actually
time.
have a photo of him in front of a whole bunch of spotter pots.
Yeah, that's one of the photos. But the squatty potty, it is an interesting concept. So I have
Yes,
the
he is on
benefit.
his Mac. He got a lot of help the other night from
Yes.
Meat Puppet.
I do have, at the main bathroom, there's a toilet. And then we have a step, about a 6-inch step.
Yeah, that's more than 6 inches.
All right.
That's a man 6 inches.
And it goes across to one side to enclose basically a shower stall to keep the water diverted to the drain. I can put my feet out and put it on that wall, and I do now. And I do find that extra angle does help things glide more easily.
Plus, he's bent over looking at his phone.
So, you're like this. They're getting that body position. You're getting it really up there. So now it's like your legs are on this thing, and yeah, oh, there it is.
Stop.
Whatever.
I'm just trying to get him to flush after he drops.
A recliner potty. Now that is the most opulent thing. It's got that kind of soft, cushiony stuff like the toilet seats that go when you sit down on them. Sometimes they make a little whistle or another kind of a noise. It sounds like something from a nursing home for a person who is unfortunately totally unable to care for themselves.
Look, I'm just glad recently I found, I don't know if you guys have tried it yet, it's called Small Spaces. It's like a little deodorizer for small spaces because their bathroom downstairs does not have an exhaust fan on the main floor.
No, it doesn't.
And it does help, but it would help even more if he would flush when he drops.
I need to get some of that oil that you put a couple of drops on the water and it keeps the smell inside under the layer of oil. You're familiar with these?
That's right. You drop and flush, not flush and drop.
Maria G does approve of that as a supplement. Poo-pourri, yes. That is probably where it first came from. They said po because somebody was grossed out when they really said what it was. Stephen Dix, thank you very much. You thought something was funny. That's good. My ex-mother-in-law had a fur toilet seat. I thought it was disgusting. Oh my God. You think it had any Klingons? Stuck in the fur? Oh my God. That is too much. That's too much of a toilet story for me. And besides, it's toilet, remember? TOOL-IT. Toilet. Toilet.
Dingleberries.
Oh, the carpeted bathrooms, that's always a bad idea. Even a carpet that's kind of plush instead of it being thick, a thin nap, I wouldn't trust that. Maria G has a heater built into her toilet seat.
Wow. I don't plan on spending that much time on it. We do have a heater in their bathrooms, though.
Yeah, we have one of those kind that plug right into an electrical wall outlet, and it's only like so big. I bought it at Walmart.
Amazon.
And they also sold it at Bed and Bath, and Amazon, of course, sells everything.
It works for a little bathroom.
So how does it work? It has an electric heating coil built inside of the toilet and in the seat, rather, and the wire cable goes out and it stays dry. You can't basically muck up the works, if you know what I mean.
You could.
Thank you, JT. I think that's...
Todd, we don't have carpet anywhere in this house.
No, I just have my ceilings carpeted.
Now you should tilt it up so they can see the ceiling in here. Just tilt the whole thing up.
Like that ceiling is tongue and groove.
Thanks a lot, DJ Southpaw.
It's probably pine.
He is a toilet expert.
It's a porch ceiling. That's exactly right. No, but I did have carpet pieces that were in the back of, oh my God, a station wagon. And we would ride around that station wagon. People would sit in the back and we'd go out riding and we would be,
Hey, Gmail.
I'd be steering like this. Are you watching, Mom? So dangerous. Danielle, thank you so much. Oh my God, you're amazing. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. Yeah, we also were piled in that car one day. And we were going to school, the high school that I went to. My brother was going at one time at the same time as I. Polly. And then some other friends of his. We used the car to get to school that day. My mother let me use the car. And it had snowed, but, it had been plowed, so the roads were clear. But up there, they still had some snow piled up, and it
Up
formed
where?
at the parking lot outside of the school, the high school. And there were a couple of parking lots that were not being used, and they were covered with ice and snow, so we did donuts there. So I'm driving to the back of the school from the front. I'm going around. It's a slight hill. I start to spin. I try to control the spin. I end up going 100 or 360 degrees. No, 180, I'm sorry. So I'm pointed now the opposite direction, the way I came. But the fact that we came to rest, and when I looked, I was against a curb, and then there was a hill that just dropped off right there. So if we hadn't have stopped, if somehow we'd have gone over the curb, I'd have been down that hill.
You would have been SOL.
And all the kids in that car knew the same. And everybody just got real quiet. And even though I was going to go all the way around the school again to park, I went down the hill and I went to the other side of the building all the way around. And it was safer that way because there was not the same kind of a condition with a ramp that was curved and ice covered with, a thin layer of ice. The kind you don't see until you hit it. So that was fun. Yeah, you've done that too, Hanner666? Yes. When you do that, man, you appreciate life a little more, don't you? Especially when you get out of a tricky situation. Oh, I would hate to do it on any big road for sure.
AJ did.
I see that, AJ, in a throughway.
See, isn't that better than trying to see my phone?
Yeah, but what I did was I got in, I went into that other screen to do the other scene to show the PC, hey, thank you, in a ghost hunt. Okay, I can answer that easily. It wasn't a ghost that I was scared of. I'll start with that. Dan and I went back to this hospital that is the location where you could see videos I created showing you the scene, showing you, and also playing recordings. Recordings we made, principally mine, during the time we were in those buildings, ghost hunting. So we're back. It's a couple years after we were given permission. quite a few, like just a couple of years ago. I am super heavy and out of condition. And it's wintertime, and I decide to wear slip-on shoes instead of something more significant. But I didn't know I was going to be hiking. That was laid on me after the fact. So, beside the fact that, I didn't have to do it, I could have said no, I did it. We get to a part of the campus, finally, where we could go in a building. And then Dan notices a light coming. He goes, "Oh shit, security is coming. Let's get out of here." Now he runs and gets out of the way. I go to run and a shoe falls off. I go back, grab the shoe, and I try to get going, and I realize that they're going to see me in a couple seconds. So I quickly run to the edge of a building in the opposite direction. This path that the cop is driving is going to go between two buildings, and I'll be laying against some bushes, the ones to the building to the right as they go by, hoping it's dark, they can't see anything below the window, looking out straight, they wouldn't be looking down like that, I'll be okay. And I was, except for the fact that I rolled into a bunch of thorny bushes, and I had a cut here, so Dan has footage of that.
Okay. Dr. Leonard Hostetter had a birthday December 10th.
Dr. Leonard, you didn't get a birthday song? Oh, you should have been here when I did the birthday song for a bunch of others, but I guess you just couldn't make it.
You didn't do it for a bunch of others. You did
I
it
did.
for AJ Vintage.
No, I back earlier in the month, I did it for
early in
several
the month,
people.
Yes.
All right, so this is out of order. I should make you wait till January, but...
No.
All right. Ow, she struck me with a large object.
My hand.
All right, here we go. Hey, doctor. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Dr. Leonard Hochstetter. Happy birthday to you. Badoo.
Hey, Romeo's Lover, what day next week? We'll wait till then to sing to you. Do you want it New Year's Eve, or do you want it the Tuesday after?
And it should be before her birthday if it's possible. She didn't answer yet.
She will. Give her
14.
time. Oh, yeah, we got plenty of time for yours. You just have to remind us.
Yes, please. It only really works when you're here watching. Jennifer, I'm not bad. Yeah, that was my jazz lounge lizard kind of thing. Like Michael Bublé, but it's Rick Poupé.
Yeah, Rick Poupé.
Poupé. Well, everybody has a birthday one time a year.
Yeah, we do.
And it's really, your first birthday. What about your 9-month birthday? 9 months since conception. You never get that. You never get a birthday for the 9 month plus 1 week, whatever. So we're due a birthday, basically. It's only 3 months less than a year. We're due a birthday when we are born. But do you get a birthday party when you're born?
Year, yes, you are. You're given a birthday party when you're born.
How are you getting a birthday party when you're born?
Because they love you, they make you warm, they take you home. And then a year later you
I want balloons and hats,
you wouldn't even
pictures. I want cake put in my mouth. I'm a baby, damn it, but I want all the shit I'm entitled to.
JT, I could be your mama.
Mama. All right, I guess that I'm not going to get that.
Nope.
Even if I ask. And Gus says that's the OG birthday. What's that mean? OG. Out of the...
I'd be your mama, that's right.
I'm a baby, damn it. Thank you, AJ. See how I can put myself into a role? That's why my moniker on Google is TV actor.
You're an actor, all right.
Does Kyle, that's an excellent idea. I could recreate my first birthday. So we need some gelatin and something that looks red.
Stop. Don't go there. And guess what? It's soon to say goodnight. I just turned the oven on. So you can't run.
So I'm
After
trying
all.
to symbolize something coming out of the oven. And you're going to talk about putting something in the oven.
Yes, not you. Strike a pose.
Yeah, it's like diapers, gelatin. That's very good, JT. What else do we need?
We're having
For surgical
pigs in a
gloves.
blanket and baked beans. Yeah, we could put you in a diaper, baby.
Oh my God, I could have a binky and a diaper.
Oh, that would be perfect.
To set up a set, like I'm in a giant cradle. Oh my God, yeah, that'd be funny. And Dan could come in as the obstetrician. I'd have to get Section 8 to be a nurse for me, dressed up as only she can. What's a binky? It's like a pacifier, right?
Well, Bourbon Cat, it's been like an hour and a half. He can always jump back on. I don't care, but he has to do a podcast tonight.
Yes, you got to work for the money, you know?
What money?
That's true, but I got to work. I work hard for him, honey. He has all of the money. He's Dan Bell, and I'm just a sidekick, a piece of shit. Clip that.
What are you picking on your finger?
Oh, I don't know. Babette's Feast. Babette's Roast Beast. She's having a feast. Now, Babette had a very interesting Christmas show.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't watch it, but I saw a link for it. It was a link on it on her Twitter. Thank you, Gmail Hondas Paul. How are you doing this evening? You ready for the new year?
What's your favorite pizza?
My favorite is kind of like a combo. It would have sausage and pepperoni. It would have extra cheese. It would have mushrooms and green pepper,
that's horrible, Shasta
onion.
Daisy.
What the hell? Birth in a bathtub?
Oh, you gotta go and look at that stuff.
Whoa. Oh my God. Shasta Daisy, that's hilarious. That's a no, though.
I think Dan would not catch him
Oh, he'd let me fall.
on his head, and he doesn't need that anymore.
A water birth. Isn't that so sweet? Yes.
We will.
Babette's channel? Okay.
I think by the time FedEx delivered that deep dish pizza, it would all be,
It would be soggy.
yes.
It'd be a soggy sponge. But I appreciate the thought. Yeah, we've had deep dish, thin, in between, good, bad, and ugly.
Locally, we use a place called Pizza Sauce. And their pizzas are usually pretty good.
Yeah, the place we go to, their name is the emphasis. They make a good sauce. A lot of people, their pizza is just, you might as well just open a can of tomato
frozen
sauce. What is that? What's frozen?
The pizza.
Oh,
have them frozen
oh,
from the restaurant.
the restaurant freezes some for sale. Oh, well, we ship in.
Dominic's isn't bad. We use Dominic's in Florida.
Yeah,
Yes, it's all about that sauce.
but sometimes Dominic's pizzas are a little runny, and the dough's a little undercooked.
I always ask for it overcooked.
To make sure it doesn't happen.
Yes. Well cooked.
But we go to the Joppa Road location of
For pizza sauce.
Pizza sauce. There's other locations. I'm not going to vouch for them.
That's right, I am saucy.
Oh,
Keep
Sean
that in
has to
mind.
hop on.
Oh, Sean's here?
I've heard Pizza John's
And
got
Old
good
Rivers is
pizza.
good,
Yeah, I've
yes.
heard that.
They don't deliver here, Sean.
Yeah, you have to go get it.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about deep dish. I prefer just regular or thin.
Chicago Insults Real Pizza. Oh my God, Meat Puppet and DJ Southpaw. I see a spar coming on here.
Hey, Sean, I'm looking forward to seeing you on New Year's Eve. I got your bed ready.
Wings and Things. Is that the place in White Marsh?
I don't know, but it sounds familiar.
No, that's something else. That was like Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
Never mind.
No, we're not sharing the bed. You have the guest bed.
Oh, what is he inferring that? Yeah.
The three of us will not fit in a queen.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what gets into that boy's mind. We have a twin fold-up cot in the
No.
basement that will knock the dust off of and let you sleep on.
No, he's sleeping upstairs in the double.
I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night. He's going to be in there with you.
He'll have to fight Bo for that spot.
Bo will growl.
You're not sleeping on the floor. We have a bed ready for you.
Yeah,
All
Sean.
clean linens.
So, I hope that it is a remarkably fun alternative for whatever else you were going to do on New Year's Eve. Like watch a lot of commercials and or hit the mute button during commercials, but still listen to a bunch of mediocre pop music.
Well, I'm glad you got on when you got home from work, Sean. So you actually have off New Year's Eve, or are you on call?
No, he has work shift, day shift.
Oh, well, that's good.
So he'll get home after that.
We'll feed you, Sean. We're having baked pasta and fresh bread.
And maybe some cherry pie.
No cherry pie.
We were going to make some rice pudding for you.
That didn't turn out.
Didn't turn out.
And don't go there.
And don't go there. Oh, Gina, I'm so sorry. Is it the same medication 3 times, or are you trying different meds? What heck? Sinus infections are no fun.
I agree. I've had them. I usually get 1 a year.
I was thinking aloud, would a neti pot help someone with that, just to flush?
Oh, God.
I know they're nasty, I know, but would it help?
Hey, glad you're back, J-Tag.
Oh, I'm sorry you fell off there. I'm glad for the force that has returned your transmission. Whether it's Wi-Fi or a cell tower. Yes, Gmail, yes, the musical tastes vary from person to person. But I am only speaking with my opinion. Of course, I'm not trying to impose my will upon you or anyone else. Yeah, I could just drink liquor too, but I don't think it's going to. Yeah, a sinus rinse.
Ugh.
So how do you apply a sinus rinse? Just with
Start wrapping this up because I have to put the stuff in the oven.
a nasal bulb, a bulb kind of thing, and oh, thank you. Loving hearing me sing what I do. Ugh. Hey man, to laud it, it's good for me. I can't get it prescribed. But I know what its result is. A sinus douche. I know, Sean. That's funny. And you went there. Sean is bad boy more than Rick. The boss is calling me to dinner. Yeah, I know, Bourbon. She told me that I am past the time. I don't know what that means, past the time, but I guess that means that we've been on here. Oh, it's 6:39. Oh, okay, so we've been past the requisite normal 90-minute time frame. And she wants to serve me doggies in diapers and baked beans. I think she called them pigs in a blanket. Doggies in diapers, whatever. It sounds better to me. Would you like to have some doggies in diapers? That's what's for dinner, really. It's a little hot dog kind of thing wrapped in a little bit of dough, and then you bake it. You're glad you're vegan, AJ? I actually have eaten vegan dishes, that are designed to have vegetable-based protein, add enough of it to do the job for your needs for sustaining your bodily tissues, and protein intake is met. Thank you, Meat Puppet, for comparing my alternative name for pigs in a blanket to your cat that used to wear a diaper. You're a hoot. Desiree Eagle, thank you very much, hon. Have you been hiding, or did you post Desiree Eagle? Was she here today and said anything?
Nope.
Well, I hope you enjoyed watching from the edge of the room. Gary Baba Booey says, hit that like button. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Hit it, please. Thank you, everybody. So we're going to have fun Friday night. Start a little later, 10:30 p.m.
Thanks, Gmail.
And we're going to ring into New Year together.
Yes, we are. It's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to seeing you all then.
So until then, God bless everybody. Stay safe. Take care of each other and peace. Oh, how I do this. I have to go to the other. That's my problem.
Hey, Mark White.
Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. I figured it out. I could have done it a long time ago. Oh well. Thank you and God bless y'all. Bye.